feeling so gone. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting. I'm gonzo, headed where the homie live, cause it's on though. I was chasing 3 women like I'm Mojo Jojo, so my girl got mad and she my bro. Monica, you're wrong though, that's against a bro code. Headed to his home though, no he living solo. Vertebrae, I just broke into his place. It's shit in his face, yeah, from then I say it's evidence. You entertain my loyalty to infiltrate the only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. All my anger is a pain, you didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up, then I again. Gone, feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting cold.
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow they mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Yeah.
Welcome to the camp.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My A-spoon goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name.
Meeks, I'm about to start, bro. The game ain't started yet. I'm about to send an invite. I'm not talking to you, but
I do it for the one that died for fed niggas.
Under pressure. Clays. Oh man, my allergies are killing me, bro.
I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it.
Alright, let's get to it, man.
Hey guys, man, you guys sick of not having a must watch you deserve? Head on over to UTNice.com, bro.
Combination needed, not a croaky kid. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. That know you need is smoking, not the competition. Pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's hear we eating, talking about extra with us playing, extra acting band. Pull it like
Oh man, let's get this game cracking, man. Meeks, I didn't see what you said, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland,
What's the
and
spread?
M&T Bank Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens.
Y'all set a high bar. I appreciate it. Oh, man, these allergies are kicking my butt.
Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Quick throw, knocked away.
I need a nap or something, so I won't be playing for another hour or 2.
That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually
fortunate
that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I do want to go, but it probably won't be till like 7:30, 8. What? What'd you say?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And in that play, they held up quite well.
You got to punt in this league. Ain't no point of risking getting mossed.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now Hill to return it. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Let's have some fun, Lamar.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football.
Oh, we almost got out of there.
Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Ravens 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left.
Bye-bye. Adios. Adios, amigos. Adios.
Seen this before, CD. Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much
so
said
great.
it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Mel, you off today?
Now, Brandon,
no, you got to work today. I thought you had to work all weekend.
Bubbles love the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. They feel good about moving the football.
Oh.
Now a throw here to his running back.
Why you give me a
and
skip
he'll get
for
to
it?
the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable?
That's crazy. Oh, because of the $3 day.
Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
21.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And this one is going to be off the mark.
Too hard.
Far out in front.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball
Not good at
and you
that.
put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary.
That's dope.
All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
21. Here we go.
Garoppolo again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for
So, but this I was telling Levance, he gave him an X factor. You can give to an X factor. So that's with that AR X Factor thing, it makes it a little weird. That's why you get Garoppolo because he's 29. You get AR and X Factor. Tua ain't never gonna have no X Factor.
With 8 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the
kind of cool. It's different. I've never been in a league where they do that.
Stop CD, and you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the.
Oh, this gonna get ugly.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section of the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Exactly 50.
That's the only thing I run the football though. Y'all gave me some high scores. I beat a nigga down, but only scored 28 points.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins.
Oh, run him over, JK.
Average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one.
Ah, you run him over. We out of there.
2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh, Jerome Baker, they gave him that.
Picked off by Jerome
Fair enough.
Baker. And the Dolphins are going to have
I thought he was
going
to pull off. He did not.
1-yard line. So a first
Fair
interception thrown for him there, and that
Good
really
user.
not the best decision either.
Not at all.
Thought I could throw that over his head.
In their victory last week. No interceptions in
Could've
that
passed
game, but
him
this
up, maybe.
defense, they're
I
able
wonder
to
if
take
they would've let
advantage
me
of an
free play
early
that up,
mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
Safety. Oh, that's not a safety.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line. But this is just
I got you, Jovi. Oh, that's as close as you can get to a safety possible.
Now Garoppolo. And going deep for Hill.
No. God dang it.
Complete.
I was scared about that. Oh, I was scared about that.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. After 7-0, 28 Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Probably gonna see off this field.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Play action. Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go.
Get off this field, man.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
You gotta break on that ball, fam. That's your curl flag. You shouldn't even be biting on that. If he was a slang, he just comes to me.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Yeah, he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
I get called Hamilton this game. I'm tripping. Not like this.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
Yeah, they walk away.
And down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
He missed it, too.
Oh, and Sanders pushed it to the right. No good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And I think there on the left hash mark, he's just aiming down the middle and hoping to hit it true. But this ball started right, they start working away from it, and it's going to wind up wide of the mark.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's a really nice job by them picking up and detecting it.
That's what they said.
And turning into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
I have read option in 100 formation.
Easily blocked and turned to the side.
Leave me alone, bro.
Now Dobbins again on
so my right guard, you just not gonna block him?
Behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard and things
it's okay. I'm gonna keep running read option. I have it in 100 formation. It's like yeah, I've not called no huddle once. Yeah, exactly. That's what. Man.
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
Yeah, that's exactly how it.
Intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught
yeah,
out
whatever,
of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
It wasn't the same portion. These niggas is goofy, man.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
That's a good punt. Oh, it's not supposed to touch the line there. That's supposed to die.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it started.
Oh, let's get this thing cracking.
They missed the field goal.
What it do, y'all? There's a lot of people tuning in. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day.
Drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
I don't even know what that means. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know what that means.
2 minutes on the clock.
It is the same play with it,
7-0
and it wasn't. So.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one
in
Orlando.
That's what I'm streaming.
Stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
From the 22, Garoppolo. Gonna look deep for Wilson.
I hesitated.
And that's caught.
Oh, he held on to that. I hesitated.
And he He steps out of bounds,
Gotta
but
get
not
some,
before he gets
pressure.
inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
2nd down and another run with Edmonds. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another 1st down run right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
Good defense.
And that's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Flag comes in. This might
But
be
that's
a
so
great play.
stupid.
On target over the middle to Hill. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at
Like,
the
that is
1.
so dumb, bro.
So offsides
It didn't matter, but like, how?
And this is why we're seeing more and more
Caught
teams
offside,
hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
21. Hey, gun. 11.
They'll run with Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Ravens going to use the second.
Did I get ball first? No, he
As
did.
he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Give me your!
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Nigga, that's crazy work, bro. That's a crazy work, bro.
This back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that
I'm
that
not
play
dealing
generates
with
for
that
his
shit.
team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from
I'm
coast
not
to
dealing with
coast.
that. I'm not
End
dealing
zone
with
to
that,
end
bro.
zone.
I don't care about that.
Tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now.
Garoppolo got to come here.
Really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed
my
that
guards are not blocking, bro.
Shifted towards pass first, run second.
That's twice they didn't just let a nigga walk through.
It's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
On second down, here's the option. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Yeah, he threw it a little further than I wanted him to.
First and 10, it's Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs. But in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens
Marvelous.
Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
That nigga Humphrey bagged Waddle. God dang, he just bagged that nigga.
Up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. And going deep.
Shoot, Justin, you tripping. Oh, I'm tripping. I'll let this nigga score. That's on me.
Touchdown.
I knew exactly what play was on, and that's why I backed him up. I'm tripping.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
That's lame trick.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he is going to lose yardage here. Jerome Baker crashing downhill and getting the stop.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, Mark. You can't get beat there, Mark. I need you to win that route, man. With Eric Rowe, I need you to win that route.
As they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And Mostert with a 1st down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. The 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the 2nd half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Return from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only got out to the 16-yard line.
Thank you. Oh, my gosh.
The line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Appreciate your patience, Matt.
This is going to wind up incomplete.
Blow my nose. Excuse me. Tight offset.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I need to make sure Calais. I gotta do my substitutions and stuff right, because Calais is not on the field. Oh, good run. I did not expect that. Catch him. Dang it, Mostert. Good run.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Come on, Justin, finish this game off, man.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Yeah, I know. It's whatever, bro.
Throwing on second down, Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now Jackson on first down. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know what my wife just sent me. I gotta watch it again after my game so I can listen to the beginning.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now my other league is starting.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's taken down inside the 30. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable
it's an unwritten 2K rule
that
just niggas in the hood made up.
The idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to rush.
I had the backside post, but you got to throw that shit. You got to be ready for that to get open and throw it.
Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over
I
the
got tight end
100-yard mark
apprentice
for the
on
game. And this defense
Andrew.
has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps,
Nice.
both passing and running.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Oh, man. Okay, Xavier.
Right back in this football game.
Touche.
Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
13. Hey, John.
Running. I guess the wrong way.
It's Mostert to start the drive. They find some open field here.
We trick him. Woo! Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I don't let this nigga back in this game.
For a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Yeah, that didn't really stop me, man. That's what's so frustrating. Xavier Howard, man. Really, Mark Andrews just lost 2 1-on-1s, man.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he's got room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards on that one, and Raven first.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one.
I got nervous about possession in that, though, man. The way he peeled off like that.
Incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Critical play in this football game. If they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll try and throw for
Oh, my
Jackson.
gosh. Okay. Boy, I pressed the wrong button. I was going to be high.
They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Oh, I was going to be so upset with myself.
But it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Right back to Dobbins on first. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 134 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on their way to a 2-0 start. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the
My bad, y'all, on the
but they
point
were
spread. I
back
kind of
to
blew that
him.
during
He
in the second
delivers
half.
to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
I got you, Mel.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
All right, I got you, bro.
And this will
I
be
can do
a
that.
touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
That's going to be all right, man. He ain't calling no hurry up or nothing.
And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward.
Well, I don't think I can call timeouts.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left.
He threw me a pick. Oh, dang it. I clicked onto the wrong person.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for Baltimore, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I'm kind of sure. I didn't get I was supposed to get 2 picks with Marcus Peters. He didn't really throw it, Marcus Peters, like that. Really only completed 1 big pass. Swimming at my homie place. At my homie apartment. Y'all want to come? I didn't think so. You said you didn't want to leave the house for the next week. That's pretty cool. Oh man, I'm cold. I need to take a nap. I ain't gonna lie.
Hit 'em, 'cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, we never turn it down.